By taking this course, you will learn the purpose and goals of the CSA program, how safety data is collected, measured, and evaluated under the program, about the 7 basics and how violations get placed into each, and strategies for keeping basic scores low and avoiding FMCSA interventions. As a professional driver, you may have been operating under the FMCSA's CSA program for some time. CSA, which stands for Compliance, Safety, Accountability, is a driver and carrier monitoring and evaluation system that is designed to identify and intervene with drivers and carriers who are not in compliance with safety regulations. Simply put, CSA is a system used by the FMCSA to identify safety problems early so that they can be addressed before they lead to tragedies on the highway. The CSA program relies on 4 components: data collection, safety measurement, safety evaluation, and intervention. Select Play to watch a video that will introduce you to these 4 components. We'll go over each in more detail later in this lesson. The CSA program relies on 4 components. The first is data collection, which is gathering information about your compliance on the road. The second is safety measurement, which involves analyzing that data using a process of valuing your violations and comparing the results to other drivers and carriers to determine scores. The third is safety evaluation, which is the comparison of scores to predetermined thresholds. And the fourth is intervention, which is taking action where drivers and carriers are not performing up to safety standards. To make sure the comparisons that occur as part of the safety evaluation process are applied fairly, all safety-related violations are given numerical values, which are ultimately used to generate scores for both the carrier and driver measurement systems. These scores, in turn, are used to trigger enforcement interventions, which can range from warning letters to placing a carrier out of business. In this course, we won't spend a lot of time talking about the mathematics behind the scores. The calculations can be complex, and the variables can be subject to change. What we'll cover here is how the safety data is gathered, what the FMCSA does with the data, and most importantly, the actions you can take to keep your basic scores low.